What's going on, YouTube? We're back here with another video, and it seems like Etheria recently has dropped some news, and I believe it's going to be regarding changes to certain Inferno difficulties and other game modes as well. So we're going to get into it. We're going to start from the top. After the previous optimizations and adjustments, we have continued to listen to players' feedback and observe in-game data performance. Based on the current gaming experience and difficulty balancing, we've decided to promptly initiate a new round of adjustments. We hope all hyperlinkers will keep sharing their valuable suggestions with us. We are committed to listening carefully to everyone's voices and working together to build a more exciting world of Etheria. Okay, cool. So they're basically just saying, hey, we're listening. They're listening, and these things or whatever, we're gonna get 100 crystals. This is when the thing's gonna go live, I guess. Now details of the update are as follows. Lower difficulty for Grim Pursuit, Nico Nana, Inferno level, boss HP reduced by 15%, attack by 20%, and speed by 10%. Okay, so Nico Nana got another nerf. I believe she got... Did Nico Nana get nerfed before? I think it did, right? But it seems like it's getting nerfed again. So Nico Nana should definitely be doable by people by now. Lower difficulty for Grim Pursuit, Shadow Flame Hoyan, Inferno level, boss HP reduced by 15%, attack by 10%, Monster Duran, attack reduced by 15%. Okay, so Shadow Flame Hoyan got a nerf. Interesting that they didn't do Sharon, because I think, Sharon's a pain in the ass with that whole DOTs and all that type of stuff, man. But next one, lower difficulty for Threshold, Doki Doki, Inferno level, all monsters HP reduced by 10%, Monster Elite Valor in the second wave, attack reduced by 20%. Okay, so they nerfed Doki Doki to make it easier. I'm surprised they touched Doki Doki before they touched Terra Montana and Aurora, because I feel like with Aurora and Terra Montana, there's a very small amount of team comps you see people using to complete it. But with Doki Doki, there's a lot of team comps you could use. There's a lot of characters, DPS characters that you could use. Like Doki Doki is probably the one boss where I'm like, yo, you can use a whole lot of characters in Inferno on Doki Doki. Like I've seen people use the Tiamat comp, I've seen people use Jada, I've seen people use Remocha, Rosa, my self-using Messiah. That's 5 DPS characters right there. That's way more than all the other bosses, I'll tell you that. Like Raw Inferno, I've just seen people using either the Ting, Jada, or Rosa. I've seen a little bit of Yellies, and that's really it. I haven't really seen too much of the other ones to where I could say, yeah, that's definitely, doable. There might be 1 or 2 people I've seen do it, but I'm talking about like multiple people doing it. Terra Montana, all I see is Shadow Sanya, and I've seen some team comps of people using the Hoyan and the Ting with Beotin and Heinrich Dynastrat, but not too much to say a lot of people could do that, because it does take a lot. That team, it takes a lot more investment than people think, because you gotta level up your skills on Shadow Flame Hoyan, and I think Beotin maybe, and there's Heinrich as well. So yeah, I feel like Doki Doki was probably the one boss I would say that has like numerous characters you could use in that. But hey, I'm not gonna complain as long as it's easier for me and everyone else. Hey, I just feel like all the other bosses got touched if Doki Doki got touched. But next one, we got lower difficulty for Ember Trek, Sharon boss HP reduced by 25% in all 3 phases. Lower difficulty for Ember Trek, Asteroid, Monster, Alpha, Disorder, effect accuracy reduced by 50%, all enemy attack in the second phase reduced by 20%. Lower difficulty for Echoes, Heinrich, normal level, enemy Marvel, speed reduced by 5%. Normal hard nightmare levels, enemy Heinrich, speed reduced by 7%. Alright, let's see what other people are saying then. So that's the changes they're going to be making. Overall, I'll say it's a W for now, because they have at least made changes. I do think they could make more. As I said, man, I'm starting to lean towards that boat where they should just make shell farming and module farming easier, so people could just go experience the other endgame modes that are fun and the ones that we do want to experience. So yeah, but we got a W there. Okay, there are some more things they could obviously change, because I think leveling up modules is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it seems like people mess with the changes for now, for sure. As I said, man, I think any nerfs we're gonna like, what I'm saying. Anything that just makes it a little bit more easier, I'm cool with, But yeah, I'll say it's a W for now. As I said, I think there could be more changes. I think either give us more credits or make it cheaper to level up modules. You know what I'm saying? Or even if we recycle modules, get like 100% back. You know what I'm saying? Why not? What else? As I said, I think they should just make shell farming and module farming a lot more easier, in my opinion, bro. So we could go experience all the other endgame modes, bro. Because, you know, someone like me, bro, I want to play PvP arena so much, live arena, but I haven't played it because I don't have enough gear and my gear's not good enough. But look, we went through the changes they're going to be dropping. Hopefully more people could be doing Nico Nana and Shadow Flame Hoyan, Doki Doki and all the other stuff. But that's going to be it from me. Like, subscribe, run it up. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.